Hello and welcome to the Eclecticum. Today we have in front of us the OMEGA Speedmaster Moonwatch in the new 2021 edition, one of the most anticipated novelties of this year. We have three versions: the Hesalit version in steel, the steel sapphire crystal version, and the red gold Sedna gold version. So let's focus on the steel watch first to get all the pertinence out of the way. With the 2021 edition, OMEGA not only upgraded the movement significantly, and we come to this in a minute, they also slightly fine-tuned the aesthetics. You still have a 42mm stainless steel case, asymmetric, with a fairly large crown, smaller pushers, and the so-called step dial. Now that has its name not because of the sunken subdials, but due to the outer section which is slightly recessed compared to the main dial. This piece here has the acrylic Hesalit crystal, and you see how nicely the light flows through this crystal. On the version also, you see that the OMEGA logo is printed and not applied. The sapphire crystal watch has an applied OMEGA logo, then the typical light breakage of a boxed sapphire crystal, and it has a display back to admire the new version of the movement, which is now finely finished with Geneva stripes, with diamond cut anglage, and so on. It's really a welcome addition. Please also note that we have now a two-step caseback, which is responsible for the slight reduction of thickness of the watch, although the flanks are slightly higher than on the previous version. The tachymeter scale is still printed aluminium set in a steel frame with the dot beneath the 70 and on top of the 90. For the first time, and this brings us now to the movement, the sub-second indices are correctly at 3, corresponding to the 3 hertz of the hand-wound movement. We have a new bracelet, which feels quite solid, is for our taste a bit too flexible, comes with a slim yet still sturdy clasp with the basic micro adjustment function. You see the solid proportions, yet still it's not as massive as it used to be. Also, the bracelet tapers down from 20 at the lugs to 15mm at the clasp. For the sapphire crystal version, we have a polished central parts here, whereas, on the Hesalit watch, this brushed like the remainder of the bracelet. The Hesalit version also has a solid caseback with a Speedmaster embossing, and the usual engravings now accompanied with the Master Chronometer notion. Now, finally, let's take a look at the 34,000 euro Sedna Gold version. It's a very heavy watch with 215 grams, including bracelet. That is compared to about 135 for the other two. The main difference here, of course, besides the precious metal, is that the indices are not painted but applied as well with a smaller section of luminous material, and the rose gold slightly relief print of the inscriptions. Again, a display back, Same bracelet, same clasp, except it's in Sedna gold, like the Hazelite version, also with the brushed centerpieces. Nicely done. The crown, by the way, is also a bit larger than before, so it makes it very easy and nice to grasp and to set the time. You notice that we now have hex seconds as well. So that's a bit funny actually, because also the Zenit El Primero movement this year got upgraded with the hacking seconds feature. So 2 positions, no date. The operating feel has barely changed from before. It's a cam lever construction, so don't expect a similar smoothness as a column wheel operated movement. So now this version comes at 34,700 euros, if I'm not mistaken. Should you opt for this watch without the bracelet but with a leather strap, you can deduct about 10,000 euros from the price. So that's it. Thank you for watching.